Traders, I haven't really spoken much about the markets this week because there really hasn't been a lot to talk about. Pound was moving nicely here. Since basically the middle of October, it's gone shit. I mean, look, the day's ranges now are like 50 pips, aren't they? They're like very small. Let's have a look at the 4 hour, which is this one. And basically, ever since we've had this 4 hour bar here, the market has gone to the docks. It's like rubbish. We are in an uptrend. There is kind of a rounded bottom here. We did have this wide wide bar here, but look at the volumes. They've just diminished. The volumes completely dropped out of the pound. We've got this kind of, this here, this area here is the bulk of where the action's been all week. This was on a bank holiday Monday when there was no volume in the market. So we're basically stuck in a 40-point range on the pound. I mean, it's not even worth trading. It's worse than the euro. And the market does go like this from time to time. Like things consolidate. There's a lot of uncertainty on the pound. I personally did do two trades on the pound this week, trying to catch bottoms on here when there was a valid VSA set up. I won one, I lost one, negative 10 pips for the week.
Sign of weakness has arrived.
So, it's just a very difficult, I would say, with this weakness in the background, I would expect a bit more of a test here and then a drop down here. But that may take some time. Okay, let's go back and look at the daily chart on the pound again. Because there's nothing really to talk about here. We'll increase this a little bit. And a little bit more again, and here we see that bracket. We're kind of stuck in there. This is closing off the lows, so we do have some demand there. This is closing off the lows. We have a bit of demand there, and this one closed on the highs, but this is a supply bar, so this is just kind
trend alignment to the upside.
In VSA we call this is churning right now. There really isn't a trade here. Bollinger Band, we're in the middle of the Bollinger Band, so we're in a sideways channel. It's kind of just kind of hanging out below that Bollinger Band. So I think that the pound has to have a little bit of time to move out of this 4 hour channel that I just spoke about. This channel here, this bar here, which is the interest bar. This one. Oops, grab that. This bar here, which is the interest bar. I think we're going to wait for a breakout of that and a proper trend, because this kind of up move that's forming here is not very strong. So I would expect this weakness that came here, because it actually did pick up that it was a supply coming into the market bar, because it closed on the lows. It's a widespread up bar. The top got hit by supply. We see weakness in the background here and weakness in the background here, and this down move here. So this on a bank holiday may have been testing this supply area here. Okay, so we may end up like going back down into these lows here, but we need a catalyst to drive that, so not sure. For me, pound is just not tradable right now. End of story. It's messy, very messy.